What is going on, everybody? Back with some more MLB best bets. I got 4 picks for you guys today. Today they're all going to be for MLB. I'm not going to do the preseason for free picks. I will have some preseason NFL in our VIP. So if you guys want to get our VIP, head on over to our Patreon. Links down in the description. $25 a month, you get every single slip that we post. Even if you guys don't want to pay for VIP, at least join our Discord. Absolutely free. Link to our Discord is down in the description as well. Ended up 2-2 on the day yesterday. Not a great day, obviously. We split the NFL slip, and then if you played the 2 MLB together, it would have split them as well. Gosman ended up with at least 8 innings. I know I stopped watching at 8 innings, so I don't know if he pitched the ninth or not. I don't think he did. He had 100 pitches after 8, so who knows. Anyway, 2-2 yesterday is not a good day. If this video hits 100 likes today, I'll pick a random comment to win a free month of VIP. So yeah, I'm doing a little discount. Usually it's 150, but if we can get 100 on this video, which we've been doing about every single day, I'll pick a random comment to win a free month. So smash the like button, leave a comment on the video for your chance at free VIP. I have one plug, and then we'll jump into these free picks. That plug's for our guys and gals over at DGF. If you guys are unsure what DGF is, it's an optimizer. It's a tool. What it does is take all of our plays from apps like Prizepicks, UNDERDOG, compares them directly back to the sports books here. You can see all the sports books you have on here, and you can actually change that as well. But anyway, you can it compares them directly to sports books. It gives you that % odds to hit or positive EV value. Then it gives you their own sports book value. So for example, Sheeny here, 4.5 under 56% chance, minus 242 odds. The thing I like using DGF for is finding line discrepancies. So for example, sometimes Sheeny, it'll be like 4.5 on hot streak, and the probably an under. So under 4.5 on hot streak, it might be like minus 170. And then on prize picks, sometimes you'll see it at like minus or at like 6.5. So if you go under 6.5, obviously you have a way better shot at hitting under a 6.5 than you would under 4.5. So it's just one example. I like DGF a lot. If you guys want to try it, I highly recommend you use our code. Use code ACES. You get 25% off your entire purchase, and you get our VIP for the entire time you keep DGF. So if you have DGF for 6 months, you got a VIP for 6 months. It's just the way we're doing it. So highly recommend you guys give it at least a try. Link to us down in the description. And they do have something new called the AI Slip Generator. So if you come up here to Tools, click AI Slip Generator. You got some, right now they have a 6-pick flex for Arena. If you click that and then you click Lock In, it'll automatically lock in the slip on Prize Picks for you. You don't have to find the props or anything. So super easy to use and helps out a lot in my opinion. So if you guys want to try it, let me know, and you get your free month of VIP as well. But let's go ahead and jump into these free picks. I have 2 picks for pitching outs, and then I have 2 other plays I was going to do. So 2 pitching out props are really the only pitching out props that I like right now. There's a couple more that I do think could cash, but I'm going to go with my 2 favorite ones for you guys. So first prop for today is going to be for our man Bailey Ober. We got him over 17.5 pitching outs, minus 200 across the board, minus 268 on Underdog. 67% chance to cash this. He's cashed this in 8 straight games. Dude has been killing it. He's pitched 7 or more innings in his last 3. You can see he had 21 innings or 21 outs in 2 of his last 3, then he had 8 that one game. He's pitched 1 full game this season so far versus Oakland. Playing against Cleveland tonight. The Guardians aren't too bad, but 65% chance, or 65% over in his last 20 games, so 13 of 20, and then 62% on the season, 13 of 21. Head-to-head, he's cashed at 2 of his 3 games versus Cleveland. He went under the only game they played this year, and he gave up they got beat 11-4. So you can go over to Ober. You can look earned runs per 9, 11. So I'm pretty sure he gave up all 11 runs, which doesn't look good. So strike that. This is earned runs per 9. So if he gave up 4 innings or 4 and 3 innings, then they would have multiplied that by 3 or whatever. Anyway, I don't know if that confused y'all or not, but anyway, 11's not good versus Cleveland, but it's taking it from the only game this season. Strikeouts per 9, he's still got 9 strikeouts, so right at 1 strikeout per inning. He's a good pitcher in my opinion. He's hot right now, cashed 8 in a row. I think he's going to do it again today. You can look, Bailey Ober has exceeded 17.5 in 8 straight games. 20.8 outs per game average, which is right at 7 innings total. So pitch counts 87 for the season average. He's pitching mid-80s a lot of these games. It really just depends on when he finishes. If he finishes the 5th inning with like 84 pitches, he may not come back, but he may too. It really just depends on how he's pitching. So his peak for the season, 104 pitches. Doesn't have a super long leash, but I don't think he's going to have any trouble tonight, and I'm locking in Bailey Ober over 17.5 pitching outs as pick number 1. We'll see if it's on Prize Picks. And it is on Prizepicks. They have it as a Goblin, Bailey over 17.5. You can lock it in on there if you want to lock it in on Prizepicks. I locked it in on CHALKBOARD myself, so I do have a free slip for you guys here in a minute as well for sleepers, so stick around for that. But that's pick number 1. For pick number 2, we're staying in the pitching outs. Like I said, I have 2 of these, and we're going with our man Flaherty. So let's go ahead and type in Flaherty here. Jack Flaherty for the Dodgers, taking him over 17.5. You got 66% chance to go over according to OUTLIER, minus 200 just across the board, minus 268 again on Underdog. Cashed it 5 of his last 10. He's cashed it 65% of his last 20, which is 13 of 20. And he's cashed it 68% on the season, which is 13 of 19. He has missed a few games here. You can see he's got 17 in 3 games of his last 6. The other 3 he did cash. So 50% in his last 6. Head-to-head, he went under his only game versus Pittsburgh, but that was last season. So you ain't got to worry about it this season. No stats to show for our man Flaherty versus Pittsburgh this season. If you go down here, you can see Flaherty has exceeded 17.5 outs in 6 of his last 7 games at home. At home again tonight. I think our man Flaherty is going to have a good game. I think he's going to cash this for us. If you look at his pitch count, his pitch count's right at 93.6 per game on the season average, and his high is at 104. So he's decent pitch count. Usually pitches mid-90s, high 90s on a lot of these games unless he gets hammered. I don't think he's going to get hammered tonight. I like this play versus the Pirates. Got to lock in our man Jack Flaherty. Let's go and see if he's on here. Does not have Flaherty on Prizepicks at the moment. I think he'll be on the board because literally they just posted pitching outs like 8 minutes ago. Right before I made the video, it popped up and there was like 6 plays on the board. So I didn't even think Ober was going to be on here. So just keep an eye out for our man Flaherty. I'll probably run these 2 together on CHALKBOARD, or I did run them together on CHALKBOARD. If you want to run them together on Prizepicks, you can. I'm going to see what the payout is when they get posted. And I may play them twice. I don't know. But anyways, that is first 2 picks of the day, and let's go ahead and jump into our third pick. Third pick, like I said, I had a free slip for you guys. Taking our man Tyon, taking our man Cabrera, taking Tyon under 1.5 walks, and taking Cabrera over 4.5 Ks. $50 wins you to 113, a little 2.26x slip if you guys want to tail it. So let's go ahead and pull up our man Tyon here. We had an under walks allowed. Tyon. Under 1.5, you got 70%. Oh, sheesh, I did not even realize it was 70%. Minus 240, minus 250-ish across the board. Huge prop right there. 8 of his last 10, he's cashed it. 70% of his last 20, which is 14 of 20. He's cashed it 68% on the season, which is 13 of 19. And he's cashed it his only game versus the White Sox so far, which is this season back on June 5th. He let's see if we can find right here. So Tyon, his earned runs per 9 sitting at 9 versus the White Sox, which honestly isn't very good. Innings pitched, he's pitched 5 innings, and then he had 10, almost 11 strikeouts versus the White Sox's only game. Looking at his walks per and hits per inning, it's at 2.2. That's probably due to the hits because they scored so much. It definitely wasn't walks because he only had 1 walk the entire game. Looking at a write-up for our man Tyon, I put Tyon's only walked 2 or more batters once in his last 8 starts, and you can see that he's only walked more than 2 one time. That was 3 over here versus the Brewers. He's a pitcher with good control. He's facing a very undisciplined team in the White Sox. So White Sox is 29th in the league in walks. They average 2.4 walks per game. Really like this under here, and locking in their man Tyon under 1.5 walks. So let's go and see if he is over here on Prizepicks. You can take the over, but you can't take the under, which is pretty stupid in my opinion, but it is what it is. So can't take. Why was the it disappeared? I don't know. Sometimes Prizepicks props don't make too much sense to me, but anyway, Tyon over 1.5 or under 1.5 walks is pick number 3, and then you guys see our last pick of the day is Cabrera, 4.5 Ks. We'll go ahead and pull up his line right here. Strikeouts over 4.5. You got minus 120-ish across the board. 52% chance. Kind of a coin flip, but I like this play a lot. He's catched it 6 of his last 10. He's catched it 10 of his last 20, and he's catched it 64% on the season, which is 7 of 11 games. No head-to-head so far this season versus the Padres, but I think he's gonna have a good game tonight in terms of strikeouts. So looking at our man Cabrera, he seems to be getting back in form. He's been a high strikeout pitcher in his short career so far. He averages well over a strikeout per inning. If you look at Cabrera right here, he has innings pitched 48. He has 12 strikeouts per 9 innings, so well over 1 strikeout per inning. Love the play tonight. He's averaging 7 strikeouts per game over his last 3. You can see 6, 7, and 8 averaged it out. It's right at 7, so 7 per game over his last 3. And He got up to 98 pitches in his last game. So coming up to his pitch count, he averages 82 on the season. His last game was the highest pitch count he's had so far at 98, and that was versus the Braves. So versus a good hitting team. Padres lineups only has 10 at-bats against him. He struck out 4 of those 10. So like this play a lot. Got to lock in our man Cabrera over 4.5 strikeouts. So that is going to be our 4th and final pick for today. Let's see what they got over here on Prizepicks. Cabrera, 4.5 strikeouts. You can lock it in there. So those are our 4 picks, guys. We got our man Bailey Ober over 17.5 pitching outs. We got our man Jack Flaherty over 17.5 pitching outs. We got our boy Cabrera over 4.5 Ks, and then we got our man Jameson Taillon under 1.5 walks allowed. So if you guys want to lock in any of these plays, make sure you do. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video, drop a comment in the video for your chance at free VIP. Join our free Discord server. Hope you'll have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all in tomorrow's video.